Welcome back to our live election broadcast here at the Londoners. I'm Bridie Monaghan.
I'm Rob Thornton.
And I'm on Crean.
Now, just to give you a bit of an insight into how these broadcasts are going to go, we're going to start the night off by talking about the national picture, some of those news stories coming in, and then we are going to look at the top stories coming from your main constituencies here in London. Now, the first one of the night, the first two of the night actually, have been Houghton and Sunderland South and Blythe and Ashington. They've got the first results with Labour wins and Reform coming in second, interestingly. In Sunderland, Labour's Bridget May Phillipson, who is actually the Shadow Education Secretary, has won with 18,837 votes, taking over from her Labour predecessor, Julie Elliott. But the big news, Reform have come out with double the Conservative votes. They got 11,668 votes, whereas the Conservatives only had 5,514. That's huge, isn't it?
I mean, Reform, they were making a lot of noise going into this general election, and I don't think anyone can predict how many seats they're going to win. But the fact that they're coming in second in these first two constituencies, we don't know where it's going to go. In this second constituency, Blythe and Ashington, a 17% swing towards Reform, which is a huge jump in terms of what they got in 2019.
And are you going to stay up tonight and watch the election?
I've got a really important meeting tomorrow in my work, so I'm probably going to have an early night. I'll stay up for the exit poll at 10 o'clock.
Now, he's off to bed this evening, but we are not. We are going to be with you on the hour, every hour, broadcasting live updates from tonight's polls.
We're going to start out with the NHS.
Yes, so the Conservatives have announced their NHS long-term workforce plan, which includes a rather ambitious goal of delivering 92,000 more nurses and 28,000 more doctors by the end of the next Parliament. Interestingly, Labour has matched this pledge despite the triple in waiting lists under the Conservative government.
And in addition to this, the Tories have promised 2.5 million more dental appointments, and they've committed to increasing the NHS spending above inflation every single year. They're also focusing on improving productivity within the NHS, moving care closer to people's homes by utilising pharmacies and creating more community diagnostic centres. But again, why haven't they managed this already?
The Liberal Democrats, on the other hand, actually have a different approach. They promise that everyone will have the right to see their GP within 7 days or within 24 hours if it's urgent. To facilitate this, they are aiming to increase the number of full-time equivalent GPs by 8,000.
I think they've got some really progressive views, and I think people are keen for that. Our post-conservative decade, anyway, for sure.
Absolutely. You're going to be able to see more of Maddie's work and the rest of our team who are out at the counts, bringing you these results as they come in over on our live blog. You can also get involved with the conversation on our Twitter at Londoners News. The hashtag, in case you have forgotten it, is hashtag Londoners Vote 2024. It's been a great evening so far,
It has, and we're going to be back a little bit later. And just looking, Labour now have 240 seats, which means they only need 86 more.
86 more.
86 more. Of course, the polls were predicting more, but when we come back at 5 a.m, Labour may have those seats, and we may have confirmation of our new government.
How amazing is that?
Yeah, I'm getting chills.
Chills.
I might just be tired, but I am. I'm exhausted.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
No worries.
It's great to hear from you.
Thanks for having me.
And we will be back at 5 a.m. Good morning. If you are joining us for the first time, this is your live broadcast of election night for 2024 here with the Londoners. We do actually have sunrise now. It's a beautiful sunrise. The sun is coming up on a new day, and we can confirm that we do have a Labour government and Labour Prime Minister that has just been calculated and has been confirmed.
It has been confirmed.
You can join in with the conversation in the comment section on our YouTube video here, or you can follow along with this chat on Twitter, hashtag Londoners Vote 2024 and at Londoners News. I'm Bridie Monaghan.
I'm Rob Thornton.
And I'm on Crean.